Okay, so we're doing a little project here. Megan bought me this crystal growing project thing last Christmas, and I still hadn't done it. Kind of got put away, and now we're going to be working with some chemicals. So we're going to put some gloves on. We're in a time of year now where we're spending more time at home in the house, um, and we need to sort of look for things to do. Um, Jason's scouting participation kind of goes down this time of year, with no camping to do, um, and some of the scouting activities. There's always things going on with the troop, but some of the activities aren't necessarily Jason compatible. They recently had an axe throwing event. They went to an axe throwing place and did that, and that was a lot of fun for them. But we're not teaching Jason to throw axes, so we sat that one out. Um, and so there's a lot of that sort of thing where there's just probably the next big participation for Jason will be the annual New Year's Day bowling event that we usually do. So we've got a lot of time to kill. We're spending a lot of time sitting around the house, so
What?
we just try to be intentional about looking for things to do to keep him occupied.
Don't
So one of those things can
and
be
don't drink it.
these little crafts and projects that we can do together. And I kind of like these little things. I mentioned to Megan last
Yeah.
Christmas when she was asking me, what she could get me for Christmas. And I was looking through these little project kits and stuff they have for directed at young people.
Don't put it
They
in
have
your
in
mouth,
bookstores and
Jason.
such. And I said, I would enjoy doing some of these, especially if I just had the opportunity to sit down and do some of them with Jason. So this is one she got me last Christmas. It's a little crystal growing kit, and then it kind of got put away in a box and left for a while, and I never did get around to doing it. So
Mm.
uh, we got into, like I said, this time of year where we're looking for something to do, and we dug it out and we decided to do it.
Yeah,
And
probably.
so I sat down with Jason and looked for steps in the process that he could help me out with specific things. Um, so I have him, stirring and pouring and things like that, being careful with the chemicals that are in the kit, and just taking this chance to, like I say, to just intentionally sit down and do some stuff together. It's the process, not the result. The end of the project, our crystal growing went a little sideways. It doesn't look quite like what the picture on the box does, but we all, Jason, Megan, and I, had some fun spending an afternoon together doing a little project. So that was a good time. And
Make sure he doesn't put it on the same thing as the
and
other.
that's the big thing with the way our life kind of goes. Sometimes we get a little complacent about letting Jason spend all afternoon sitting in front of the TV watching cartoons. My wife and I both work from home. We're both tied to our desk for much of the day, and Jason sort of left to his own devices a little bit, and it's nice to be able to turn on a movie and let him while away a couple of hours. Um, Especially since he doesn't just sit and watch. When he watches his Toy Story movies in his room, he's always kind of jumping around and being physically active, but he's still watching TV. So it's nice to just find a way to um, have an activity where we can engage him a little bit, and spend a little time together. Have him work on some motor skills and things like that. So we'll do more of these. look for chances to just broaden his experience a little bit through the winter months where we're cooped up inside. Now we gotta wait 6 hours before we continue with it. So it's been 6 hours. Are we growing? That one's growing.
The blue one's kind of going sideways.
Yeah. I think one thing we really did goof about was not stirring up the solution good enough, because there's definitely like a layer. Oh, that on there. Jason's already gone to bed because we had to wait 6 hours for the crystals to start forming. It says to do one set and then do the other set 6 hours later. Just be careful not to touch the solution stuff. And just try to put them in places that aren't. See what you can get to around the other ones. Move those around a few. So, this is our crystals that we grew. Push that button, the light will turn on.
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly like the box, but then again, I think we had a little issue with the not stirring the mixture all the way in, because we had a layer in between the water and the mixture. But that's how it turned out. What do you think? Not quite everything I've cracked that to be.
Yeah.
Oh well, it was something fun to do, huh? Something to do together. Pass the time. We need little activities like that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.